premium signature segment of the Millenium hotels and resorts. Currently, there are three Biltmores. One is in LA, one is in Tbilisi, and the third one is in Mayfair, London. So basically, Millenium Hotels and Resorts is the chain, Millenium chain. Out of that, they do heritage signature sites, which they brand as Biltmore. So you can say it's like the address of Imar, or probably you can also say it's like the addition of the Marriott. So it's a particular part of a signature collection of the Millenium Hotel. Now, if you see the structure which has been ready, the developer has bought the structure from another guy who was making a hotel here, and he had some financial issues, so it was bought over. In Dubai West, the project today is 35% completed, because the main time is what the structure takes, which is already completed. So we're talking about a 35% completion, because of which we can give an early handover, which is first quarter 25. So I'm talking about a little less than 2 years for the completion. Payment plan which we are offering is one of the best things about the offering, because our payment plan is 60, 50 during construction, 10 on the handover, so it brings us to 60. For the first 2 to 3 weeks, depending on the response, we have a very special offer of a 4-year post handover for the last 40. Which is insane, which is something that's not happening in Dubai, or we just won the project. And this is a purely pre-launch offer. Yeah, so it's 60, 40, 4 years. It could be reduced to 2, could be reduced to 3. Depending on the response, we could remove it as well. But for the initial 2 to 3 weeks, we have a post handover special pre-launch offer, 4 years post handover, 40%, which is amazing. 2 years we have for the completion, so it almost brings us to a 6-year payment plan. I'll give you a little bit of, we'll go and see the building and the views. I'll just give you a little insight about the area. This area is called Sufouh. Sufouh is a part of Jumeirah, it's a premium area. There is, for the newcomers who don't understand Sheikh Zayed Road well, after Business Day, there is no freehold on Sheikh Zayed Road. So all these automobile showrooms, the Toyota showrooms, the car showrooms you see are leasehold. You cannot buy freehold. The only other option, Sufouh 1 and Sufouh 2 are a part of Business Day, right? So after that, the only freehold available right now on Sheikh Zayed Road is us, the Biltmore. The second competition we have is Fairmont, which is being sold exclusively by the OBG group. But for your satisfaction and for your comfort, I would gladly like to say that our average selling price in the Biltmore here is around 2,400 to 2,500, whereas the Fairmont has launched. Fairmont is just 700 meters down the line. It's a 2-minute drive. So we're talking about the same road, the same location, and they've launched at 4,500 per square foot. So we are selling at almost, if not half, or 40% lower. And we're giving similar quality. Branded serviced apartments, hotel apartments is the offering. The building in total has 480 apartments. It's a G+44, 480 units in total. Floor 1 to floor 38 is the signature collection, which we call the signature edition. And from floor 39 to 44 is the atmosphere collection, which is the last 5 floors. The atmosphere collection will have upgraded high-end finishing, a lot more detailing in the interiors, and it will have 3 beds, which is not available in the signature collection. So floor 1, it's a very simple floor plate to understand. Floor 1 to 38. All floor plates are typical. Just floor 1 has amenities, which is the pool, the barbecue deck, which is got 8 units. All other floors have got 12 units per floor. So we have 8 units of 2 beds and 4 units of 1 bed on each floor. right? So floor 1, floor 2 to 38, 12 apartments per floor, 8 2-beds and 4 1-beds. 39 to 44 is the atmosphere collection. We only have 8 apartments instead of 12 apartments per floor. Amenities in the building include an Olympic size pool, and this is very important for you, that a luxury tower like Imperial Avenue in downtown gave half the Olympic size pool. Very rarely would you find full complete Olympic size pools. It has an Olympic size pool, a children pool, paddle tennis, children's play area, barbecue deck, sauna, spa and a yoga room. And all these amenities would be on the first floor. Payment plan we already discussed. 1 bedrooms, typical layouts, 600 to 820 square feet. Most of them don't have balconies. 1 bedroom. Some of them do have, but most don't. 2 bedrooms all come with a balcony. So the 1 bedroom we're talking about is 600 to 820 square feet. The prices start as low as 1.65 million and they go up to a 1.97. So literally your best and the biggest 820 square feet 1 bedroom is less than 2 million. It's 1.97. The starting prices are 1.65. The 2 beds start at 1,000 square feet, go up to a 1335 square feet, and the starting prices are 2.33 million to a 3.3 million. So your best 2 bed, which is on not towards the Sheikh side, which is on the Sufouh side, which gives you full sea view, and we will go up to a higher floor to see what view you get, would cost you a 3.3 million. And the units which are on the left and the right of the building start as low as a 2.3 million. With a 6-year post handover, it's an insane offer. It's all about reaching to clients. You technically have nothing else other than the Fairmont right now on sale on Sheikh Zayed Road after Business Bay. We're talking about a location that is not even 10 minutes from Marina, and that's technically 10 minutes from downtown. This is the heart of the valley. We have Zuleka Hospital in front of us. We have Mall of the Hundreds diagonally in front of us, not even a 3 minutes drive. The location can't get better than this. Sheikh Zayed Road has been the most premium location, the road as in the main road of Dubai, which leads to Abu Dhabi. And this is a part of the Sufouh area. Sufouh is a part of Jumeirah, which has always been Dubai's most premium piece of land, closer to the sea. Any questions so far?
Yes. The one bedroom as view, there are some 1 bedroom view.
Very little will have partial, but the majority of the better views are with the 2 bedrooms, which have the complete sea view. So anything above the 7th or the 8th floor, because in Sufouh, all the local villas and the local structures you have behind us are 6 to 7 floors, not higher, the older building. Anything above the 7th floor you can call it as a sea view. We will go to now the 44th floor, which is the highest, and we will also stop at a mid floor to get the best idea of the views. So we'll talk about that. Okay, so this building has concierge service. There's an optional pool which the owner can opt for. So it can go into a hotel pool. Like I said, these are serviced apartments. They come fully furnished, including all kitchen appliances which are Melee, totally high-end quality interiors. You can opt for a hotel pool. The only difference is that you pay 7% to the Millenium hotels for the branding and the goodwill, and from the balance, the owner of the apartment gets 80%, and the hotel keeps 20% profit share, which is again one of the best in the market, because there are other operators who do 60-40, 50-50. Here we've done an 80-20, but the only additional charge that the owner will pay is the 7% to the Millenium for the goodwill and the branding. So we're talking about 80-20 from 93% of revenue generated. You know, there's a very good competition here called Sufouh. There's a hotel here. There are 2-3 hotels down the lane. If you actually want to see the rentability and the net rent that the client will be paying, get the prices of these hotels out. I was driving and on the way I saw 2 Sufouh. What I know, they rent out for an average 800 to 900 for a 1-bedroom apartment in 2 Sufouh. So at that, if you calculate, we're talking about 10% net return because of the payment plan. So you can, if it's an end user who wants to opt out of the pool, they can use it for themselves, or they can do long-term rentals, not short-term, because this is a hotel program. If you stay in the pool, it's 7% for Millenium, from the balance 93, 80 for the owner, 20 for the operator. Maintenance, 24 to 26 dirhams per square feet. Any other questions before we move forward?
How many podiums?
There is no podium. It's basement, 5 basement car parks. The tower has more than 500 car parks, so there's enough and ample parking for everybody. So again, I'll repeat, G+44 for those of you who missed anything. The completion is Q1 2025, 480 units in total. Floor 1 to 38, 1 and 2 beds called Signature Collection. 444 apartments, floor 39 to 44, 2 and 3 bed only, no 1 beds. It's called the Atmosphere Collection, and these are 36 apartments in total. All kitchen appliances are Millet. All hotel apartments are fully furnished to even the cutlery and the crockery. So these are hotel apartments where DMCC has a minimum requirement of all appliances, including cutlery, plates, crockery, because you're in the short term. So they're equipped with everything. You literally bring in nothing other than your clothes. The contractor of the building is Gulf Asia. It's the same contractor who's done Regalia by DR, which was a massive sold-out tower, a luxurious one. They've done RP Heights in downtown, and they've done loads of other stuff in downtown and Business Way. So one of the bigger contractors. The facilities are all on the first floor, which is the pool and the children's pool and sauna. Retail is there, but not for sale. It will only be leased out. The owner wants to keep it. Service charge is 24 to 26. Payment plan 60 during completion, 44 years post, and this is a special launch offer only for 2 to 3 weeks. It could be stopped depending on the demand. 1 bedrooms, 600 to 820 square feet, mostly no balconies, 1.65 million to 1.97 million. 1 bedrooms. Then we have the 2 bedrooms, which start from 1,000, they go up to a 30, 35. All of them have balconies. These start at a 2.3 up to a 3.3. Very simple price to remember. Atmosphere Collection is high-end interiors, high-end finishing. Sizes for the 2 beds are smaller, 975 to 1,035 only. Because of the layouts on the higher floors, there are lesser units. So the size of 2 beds on the higher floors is 975 to 1,035. The prices are from 3.97 million up to a 4.99. So you can say 4 million to a 5 million for a 2 bed. On the Atmosphere Collection, on the higher floors, it's premium views. And 3 beds are 2,730 square feet, which are priced at 10.8 to 12.14 million. This is between floor 39 to 44. The Atmosphere Collection.
When you say service, it's not like address included cleaning or utilities, no?
It includes everything.
But the service charge is quite low for that.
Yes. The service charge is low. That is a selling point. We are not charging 45 dirhams like address, because it's profit sharing, right? So that is why the service charge is low. Because certain part of the profit is kept by the owner, so I'm sure they're bearing certain part of the service charge.
Utilities and everything is.
If you opt out from the hotel pool, then it will be a different contract, and these additional services might be paid for. But if you stay in the hotel pool, this is fully serviced, cleaning twice a week and all the other regular services, which will be provided in the hotel.
5% VAT is required. 5% VAT.
Okay, 5% VAT is there because these are service apartments, but this 5% is included in the price. So you can again put it as a pre-launch offer to your client, that when you go buy now in the pre-launch phase, the 5% is waived. It's included in the price, it will be mentioned as a split, but the buyer is not paying additional anything over and above the price. Biltmore, please study the plan. It's the signature edition of the Millenium Hotels and Resort. one in LA, the other one in Mayfair, London, the third one in Tbilisi, and this is the fourth one in Dubai. It's the premium signature collection of the Millenium Hotel. Any other doubts? Any other?
Contractors Gulf Asia.
Okay, so the developer is GJ Developers and Real Estate. They are very strong, very well connected with the royal family of Ajman. They technically own half the Ajman. So don't say it's the royal family, sensitive thing, but they are very connected to that. But I would say the developer is not that well known. You have to emphasize more on the contracting, which is Gulf Asia. There's an interior company called Alec, which is Dubai's finest interior company, which has also done One Zabi and a lot of other five-star hotels. The same company is doing the interiors for this building. So focus on Gulf Asia, focus on Alec, focus on the kitchen appliances. For the developer, it's a very reputed, strong, well-connected local Ajman company. Anything else? So we need to go up to take a look at the views. We wouldn't be able to go all together. I think it will be 10 to 15 in one go. Let me arrange with him. Rest of you be here in the AC, otherwise it will be hard. Commission.